Hello and welcome to the Penguin Rundown. I'm your host, Zach Humphries. We'll start this week talking about the YSU football team. They get a big win this past weekend to keep that record perfect at 4-0 now. They get the win over Northern Iowa, 42-35 at a shootout. A back-and-forth game. Let's take a look at the box score. There you see the final. Penguins win by 7. A couple big performers for YSU. Kurt Hess, of course, 290 yards, 4 touchdowns. All those touchdowns to different receivers for Hess. Jermaine Cook was a workhorse as well, rushing the football, had 147 yards and a score. He rushed the ball over 30 times. And then Will Shaw, the big tight end, he's come up big time after time here in the Penguins' first 4 games. On the other side for UNI, Sawyer Callmorgan, the quarterback, only a redshirt freshman, didn't play like that. Had 333 yards, 3 touchdowns to just 1 interception. There you see some game stats. Penguins outgained the Panthers only by 30 yards. There wasn't a lot of defense played in this one. Let's be quite blunt about it. I mean, the offenses got the best of the defenses, and it was a shootout in a game that was delayed. We might have thought we were going to see a little more running, but both teams kind of aired it out and just put a lot of points up on the board. Quarterback comparison, we talked about Hess's numbers. 20 of 28 Kurt Hess was, and congratulations to the quarterback, Kurt Hess, as he gets the Missouri Valley Conference Offensive Player of the Week award. On the other side, Sawyer Callmorgan, 23 of 38 for 333. We talked about what he was able to do for UNI, just not enough down the stretch. Upcoming games, the Penguins have a bye week this week before they will go back to Fargo Dome at North Dakota State, and then they will go at Illinois State as well. So a tough stretch here in the Missouri Valley Conference for the football team. We'll take a look at the FCS top 10. The Penguins move up a spot from 4, and they move up to the 3 spot with North Dakota State still in that 1 spot. They have a big game this weekend due to the Bison. They will travel to Northern Iowa, where the Panthers really need a victory to keep their playoff hopes alive. As for YSU soccer, they are now 5-4 with a victory over Cedarville. The Penguins dropped 4 in a row before snapping that streak just last night on a Tuesday night game at Stambaugh Stadium. They will move into the Horizon League portion of their schedule. Let's take a look at what's upcoming. They will have Milwaukee at home. They will go at Green Bay, and then they'll come back home for Cleveland State. So we'll see if the Penguins can get on a roll in some league action. As for YSU Volleyball, they were in Wisconsin this past weekend, dropped a few games to Milwaukee and Green Bay. So they start 0-2 in the conference. There you see the overall record, still 10-6. They'll have a few home games upcoming this weekend, Friday and Saturday, versus UIC and Loyola. And now we go to Lauren Meinach for a special report.
Thanks, Zach. I'm standing here in what is going to be the new softball stadium and soccer track and field complex. Construction started last August, and it's expected to be completed sometime in the summer of 2013. The girls' softball is currently playing their games at McCune Park in Canfield, which is located about 15 to 20 minutes off campus, so the softball stadium will allow the girls to play their games on campus here at YSU. This multi-million-dollar project will also be including a soccer and track and field complex. The girls' soccer team will finally be able to play on an actual soccer field instead of the football field, which is located inside of Stambaugh Stadium. YSU will also be adding an outdoor track along the outside of the soccer field. YSU hasn't held a track meet since the spring of 2001. This will also make YSU the only Horizon League school that will have an outdoor track here on campus. Back to you, Zach.
Thanks, Lauren. And that project is really nice. You can see all the things going on from way up top in the DeBartolo Stadium Club on football game days. It's going to be a very nice luxury for the Penguins moving forward as far as recruiting goes for all those sports. And thanks to Lauren, and thanks so much for you guys tuning in. We'll see you next week here on the Penguin Rundown.